Hello everyone and welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree. Thanks for joining me again today. And I just wanted to share with you the ultimate embellishment kit, I'm calling it. It is just full of all kinds of things you can use for embellishment on your tags, on your journaling cards, etc. So let's get started. I do not know how many pieces are in this kit. I have not counted them, but there is a lot. So let's set a couple things aside and then get started. So there is 10 of these ticket tag type things. There is a hole right there that you can punch out. So, and I believe that these are actually vintage tags. You get some butterfly lace. There's 5 butterfly panels. They have a big, large bead in the middle. You get a piece of this beautiful lace. You get 3 of these circles. There is a linen inside with a crocheted around each. It was in a big table runner type thing, so I just cut some of it off. You get a piece of cheesecloth. It's about 6 inches by probably 2.5 to 3 feet. It is tea stained. The one little panel is very highly tea stained because I left it folded when I dyed it, so it turned out nice. So you get a big chunk of that. You get some Adia cloth. I don't know if you've ever used Adia cloth in your journals and on embellishments, but it frays really, really nice because it comes apart on the edges so nice. So you get a chunk of that. And some of the pieces in each kit, I do have 8 of these sets available. And a lot of the colors vary. They all have the same pieces or relatively close to the same pieces. It's just that colors, like with these strips, would be different in each. The vintage seam binding is different colors, etc. So you get 3 of these. And they are done with a punch, and then there is either washi tape or some kind of ribbon or lace running down the center of them. So you get through those in each kit. Here is an envelope from one of my digital kits. This is using my tea-dyed colored doily paper, and I'll leave a link to the kits for this down below. There is a wine label. Guest check. This is kind of on a cardboard. Not quite a cardstock, but it's quite heavy. So a couple of die cut tags. Now all the tags are cut from journaling card, or not journaling card, greeting cards. So they may or may not have writing on the back. So got those. This would vary in each kit. It's just something that's printed on like a paper bag type paper. Very crunchy, very noisy. You get 5 guest checks that are on, they're just like a paper. This is one of my cross-stitch scrap tags, and these are done using greeting card pieces as well, and I've hand-stitched them together. So each one of these in each kit would be different. A couple other tags, and again these would be different in each kit. Just a couple of boughten tags, cards, etc. There is a bag, a little paper bag with hearts on it. We have a glassine envelope. And inside is some stamps. Some are used, some are actually new stamps as well. So I think there's 6 or so in a package of those. Here's a little envelope that I made. And in there's these are kind of like sequences. There's butterflies and there's leaves. So you get 4 butterflies, 4 leaves. Then here's a little embossed glassine bag that I made. And there is these hummingbird stickers. They're gold. You get a few of those. And you get a few of the folded paper ribbons. Here is a seed packet that I made. And inside that is 5 of these garment tags. And these are great to play with and make little tags for your journals and whatnot. There's another glassine embossed bag that I made. Then there is some wallpaper samples. Each kit has 5 different ones, and they will vary from kit to kit. And there is a couple of, it's a homemade type paper. You can see little flecks of stuff in it. And it's got quite a texture to it of almost making it look like fabric. You can see the grains in it. It's pretty cool. You get 3 sheets of this paper. I'm not sure what it's called. And you get 3 different colors, and they will vary from kit to kit. But you could see little fibers in the paper. It almost feels more like a cloth than paper, but. And then each kit has a new package of old seam binding. And this is the lace seam binding. And I have no idea how old they are. They do vary in the actual cost of what you paid when it was made. This one was 39 cents, some are 59 cents, 99 cents, etc. So you get a package of that, which is still all wrapped up. There is a few pages of old dictionary. So you get, I think, 5 pages of that. A large piece of wallpaper. It's kind of greens and browns. It's got quite a sheen to it as well. It's about 6 inches by a little over 2 feet. So you have that. Each kit has 3 large journaling card type thing, a couple of recipe cards, and then this was a project life card. Another heart envelope. And in here is some cutouts. And these cutouts did come from a couple of my digital kits. So you get 3 ladies and 5 of the kid ones. No, 4 of the kid ones. Sorry, I just need to take a little drink of water. That feels better. Another envelope with hearts, and in this one there is 5 stickers, These stickers are gold. They're very detailed. Very pretty. Not sure how well they show up on camera. Sometimes these things don't show up too great in the camera light. There is 4 pictures that came from flower books. Great for collage or to make journaling cards out of, etc. There is some Rolodex cards. These are the perforated ones that are joined together. There is 2 different sizes, and you get 5 of each. A couple pages from a work basket magazine. And this magazine was from 1959. All these papers are great for collaging and whatnot. And this is from Hugo's German Grammar Simplified, which it has English and German in it. So these are great for collaging as well. And that was quite a vintage book. I can't remember the year that was on that. There is a time card. There is a couple of pages. This came from a homemade style book, and I believe it's Ukrainian. And I had somebody look at it, and they told me a little bit about the book, but I can't remember what it was. But I think it was from a church that did, like, this was kind of like a craft style type book for children. So, but they're great for collaging, and it's on a fairly heavy, sturdy paper. A couple pages from shorthand books. These books were, I think, from the 40s, if I remember right. So there's a couple of those. A couple pages from a very vintaged music, and the pages are very, very colored from the age. So a couple of those. In this little bag we have, I believe there's 14, but they are just little tags that I have die cut out of old greeting cards. So there may or may not be stuff on the back, but just a little variety. And of course, the types of tickets, the color of tickets vary from kit to kit. So let's get those back in there. In other words, they're going to end up all over the place. Okay, and in this bag, sure hope I've been staying in frame through all this. So there is some bling. And there is 3 little rows of this. And these colors may vary from kit to kit as well. Here is a little embellishment that I made. It is not finished on the back. And this is just wrapping string around a shape. So it's kind of cool to do. A couple leaf appliques. Couple of these leaves. They're like have the wire stem going through, but there is a white one, and then this one is a shiny, sparkly white. So there is a couple words. They're on like a plastic metal type thing, so the words and the colors will vary on that. Here's a little more bling. Never have too much bling. There is a little frame type thing. This will vary in each kit. couple of roses. I think they're like a resin type rose. A crocheted flower that I made, and a crocheted butterfly. And these will vary in each kit. So let's just pop that back into the bag. Just trying to keep things fairly organized with these. Then we have a whole bunch of fibers and lace, and I tried to put it inside the tulle just to make it. So there's a variety of lace. I just kind of went with an arm length of different laces. So there's that one. And there is this one. Just a few different of these small ones. That one. The lace is just its natural color, whatever color it was in. Some are like a white, some are a little bit off-white. But you could easily dye them. There is this stuff, and it's got dangles. So there's a good foot of that. And we have some eyelash trims and stuff, and same thing, I just kind of went with an arm length. Whoops. Sorry, I bumped the camera. There's a nice gold type. And the colors of the trim and stuff might vary from kit to kit as well. There's some pale pink. There is some of this. I do not know what this is called. I call it ladder lace because it kind of looks like a ladder. But it's kind of in pinks and browns. So there is that. There is a pink and red eyelash trim. A nice variegated purple fiber. Then we have this, oops, getting tangled up and everything. It's like a pom-pom trim type stuff. And then here's like a rainbow pom-pom colors. And then there is some tulle. There is a blue. There is, I don't know how well this shows up on camera, but there is a white. There is a pink. And there is a black. And this is, I don't know, about 6 inches wide by maybe 1.5 feet long. So there's lots there to play with. So these kits are, I think they're really big. They've got everything you possibly need. Great if you just want a little bit of lots of different things to use. So they will be in the Etsy store when this video goes up. So pop on over there and grab one for yourself. When these 8 are gone, I'm not sure if there'll be more. I've got to just, I've been digging through my stuff, trying to share some of the stuff I have lots of. So hopefully you like these kits. And we'll see you again soon in a video. Bye for now.